Hey guys, Daniel here. Budget versus flagship. Let's see the quality you get from paying the big price difference between these two phones. So starting off with the Vivo X, it starts around 250 bucks and the Pixel 2 is around 700 bucks. So I'll have the links down below so you guys can check it out. Throughout this whole video, it will be shot in 1080p because the Vivo X is the maximum resolution it can shoot at is 1080p. So I can match it up with Pixel 2 and along with the front-facing camera, which will be 720p. I'll match it with the Pixel 2 as well. So you get like a pretty close idea how these two image quality can match up. So the Vivo X offers a wide selfie mode, which is my favorite feature on this phone. And here is just like a quick comparison how it looks like between each phone. For specs, the Pixel 2 has 8 megapixels while the Vivo X has 20. So it's a big difference and you guys can decide yourself the quality between pictures and videos. And I'm going to change and roll into that right now. For the stills, I gotta give it to the Pixel 2, even though there's a big massive jump gap in the megapixels. And I'm saying this for both front and back cameras. Now in terms of the back camera's megapixels, we have 12.2 on the Pixel 2 and 13 on the Vivo X, so there's not much of a big difference there. My all-time favorite mode on any cell phone gotta be the portrait mode when they have it, and the Pixel 2 does a way better job than the Vivo X. The Vivo X have bokeh mode, which is almost the same as portrait mode, but it really does the same thing. And for this picture, my shoulder strap or back strap is blurred out on the Vivo X versus the Pixel 2 where it's mostly clear. Before we move on to the video footage on these two cell phones, I gotta point out that while recording on the Vivo X, it may look like it's laggy or it looks like we have really low shutter speed while shooting on the Vivo X. In terms of UI, I have gone through them in other videos. I'll leave them up on the suggestions above or at the end of the video so you can check them out there. In my opinion, I like using the Pixel 2 better just because it's just more simple. There is a lot of features on the Vivo X that I had to swipe through just to get to the mode I want to use. I'm just a simple guy who just wants to shoot video and pictures, and I don't really use much or any of those extra features on the cell phone. Now it's time to move on to the video aspects on Vivo and Pixel. I am using a gimbal and the Vivo X does not have image stabilization. You can tell right now that the image is really shaky. Now going to the Pixel 2, it does have image stabilization, so it does get rid of those micro jitters, especially every step I take vibrates my body, so it shakes my hand, so you do get those micro jitters on the Vivo X. The next thing I noticed on the Vivo X is their footage is really choppy. You may not see it while looking at the footage alone, but if you play side by side with the Pixel 2, then you can tell that the Pixel 2 is just much smoother. I mentioned this in my other video with the GH5 versus the Pixel 2, that the flaring on the Pixel 2 is really bad. The Vivo X does have a wider angle than the Pixel 2, so it is easier to take pictures and videos of people in tight spaces, or you don't have to take any extra steps backwards. In terms of quality and sharpness, in my eyes, the Pixel 2 looks much better than the Vivo X. Now in terms of low light, the Vivo X is darker and the Pixel 2 is much brighter, but the noise is more apparent on the Pixel 2 just because it's brighter. Both of these cameras do not do well in low light situations. At this point, I'll still pick the Pixel 2 just because with the Vivo X, you can really tell that it's struggling and it's really choppy in its footage. So for me, the flagship phone is the clear winner. I do have more videos about these two phones and these phones comparing to other phones, so go check them out. Don't forget the links are down below. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.